Hey, good morning everyone. How's it going? It's Jason here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick video. We've been doing a lot of running outside and a lot of training, especially in the snow, the ice, the wind, the cold. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about today was how I run on ice with confidence, with just a small investment that will really inspire everyone to get out there and run safely on the ice. And what I'm talking about is the ice traction system from YakTrax. This is not a paid advertisement, and I just happen to have YakTrax on my old Hoka Cliftons here that I use all the time out there in the snow and the ice. And I'm telling you guys, ever since putting these on my shoes, I run with 100% confidence out there in that ice. My wife will definitely tell you I am a clumsy person. I fall all the time for no reason whatsoever. Any sort of on uphill, downhill, even flat ground. But with these right here, 100% stuck to the ice in a good way. No falling at all whatsoever. And here in a little bit, we're going to go outside. We're going to get dressed. It's 9 degrees outside and super windy, but that doesn't matter because I want to show you guys what I'm talking about, that there is absolutely no slipping going on whatsoever. We have a huge sheet of ice upstairs, outside on the patio, and I'm super excited to show you guys what I'm talking about. But quickly, let's do a close-up of exactly what's happening here. Let me put one of these shoes down. If you look right here on the front of the shoe with these super shallow metal spikes, this is what is going to keep you stuck to that ice no matter what. Your foot is going to come down. It is going to strike that ice. It is going to sink into the ice, bite into the ice, and not go anywhere at all. Now, as you'll see upstairs on the ice very soon, the same does not apply for back here on the coils. This is more for the snow and traction in that regard. But typically, you're not going to be landing on this piece of your foot unless you're a massive heel striker. And if that's the case, we can talk about that. But most of the time, it's going to be a conscious and deliberate mid-foot strike on the ice going out there. Now, of course, being on the ice, we're not going to be setting any land speed records, any marathon PRs, I think. Having these on your shoes, on your feet, in the ice is going to give you a ton of confidence. And it just gives us more reason to get outside and enjoy the beautiful weather, the beautiful winter running. It's gorgeous. It's all about what you're wearing. There's no bad weather. It's about bad gear. And if you have bad gear, you're going to have a bad experience. So hopefully this brings you guys value. Hey, what's up everybody? We're going to be out here in the Minnesota winter and we're going to demonstrate what it's like to run on ice with confidence. I have the YakTrax Run micro spikes on my feet right now. And I got to tell you, it is 9 degrees outside. It is windy. And that is no reason to not get outside and run, especially if you're in the proper gear. But one thing I've learned is you have to have the proper gear on your feet in order to not slip on that ice. You got to run with confidence and you got to run safely if you expect to make it to race day. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We recently had a melting and a refreezing of a lot of the stuff that you'll see back behind me here, leaving a big ice example on the patio. And so I'm going to just quickly run over it with these YakTrax just to demonstrate how you could run with confidence on glare ice. There they go right there. And just as a reminder, this is not a paid video by any particular company. I just happen to have the YakTrax Run traction system, run traction device on my feet. And I've used YakTrax before and they've worked really well. So I hope this video proves useful for you. So this is what we're talking about. This is the ice example that I want to show you guys. And basically this could be anywhere, especially anywhere, any road, anytime, any sidewalk, especially in the winter, in the dark hours, and we may not be completely aware of what lies in front of us here. So as an example, I have this shovel and we're just gonna give it a little push here and watch what happens here. goes completely across the ice with no friction whatsoever. Super dangerous, and you're gonna fall, and you're probably gonna break a bone. So let's see what happens when we run on it. All right, let's see what happens when we have to make an emergency stop. Not bad at all. Hardly any slipping. Woo! So we just finished using this ice as an example of what it might be like out on the roads, on the sidewalks, anywhere where you might have these wintry conditions that are super duper dangerous. And what I just wanted to point out here is you can kind of see right there on the ice, that wasn't there before. That's simply from the YakTrax that I'm using. And specifically underneath each of the YakTrax are these little spikes here. All right, also the coiling. What I noticed right away was anytime I was on the spikes, I had, pretty much 100% confidence and traction out there. But the moment I put my heel down, I was slipping and sliding a little bit. Obviously, that's going to be something to know going forward, to that you want to have that mid-foot to forefoot strike on the ice in order to get the maximum benefit from those small spikes. I realize that there are other manufacturers out there of these traction devices, so use your judgment when making a purchase. But just as a demonstration that you can totally run in the winter, whenever it's icy out, whenever it's snowy out. We'll make another video sometime in the future of running in the snow. And spoiler alert, it actually is probably one of the best leg workouts that you're gonna get. And for all you parents out there, you really wanna maximize your time when you're out there running and getting as much training as possible in as short of a period of time as possible. Snow running is awesome. All right, that's all we have for now on the outside. All right, guys, well, hopefully that gave you just a little bit of insight into what I use whenever I'm out there on the ice and everything. We can link to this product down in the description on Amazon, but you can grab these at RAI directly from YakTrax. And like I said, there's other manufacturers out there. This just happens to be what I use. So look, link down in the description where you can find this. And as well, I have another video about what I wear in terms of layers for winter running, and that's going to be in the right upper hand corner. Just go ahead and click on that if you would like more. And as always, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. I love making these videos, and as long as you're watching, I'm going to keep doing it. So that's all for now. And as always, where do we go from here?